Pythons often seek out tight, secure spaces like this corner to rest and digest their meals in safety.
Look at this little guy, fully pipped out. We are expecting a few more from this clutch today.
Caretaker observing the subject. Routine health check initiated. The snake appears calm and healthy. Data collection phase starting soon. After about a year of rearing, these pythons will be collected for data.
The skinning process begins with careful incisions along the dorsal line. The goal is to separate the patterned epidermis.
Snake fishing after the animal has been strengthened.
Throughout the journey of the modern dairy industry, every drop of milk we consume goes through a rigorous and precise control process. From the giant mixing tanks where milk is processed, pasteurized and homogenized, to the sophisticated mechanized systems that ensure consistent quality, all done in an environment that meets the highest food safety standards. After processing, the milk is transferred to automated bottling lines. Hundreds of clean glass bottles are fed into the system, inspected and sent straight to the filling department. Here, fresh milk is filled precisely, without waste or deviation. Each bottle is carefully capped and sealed before moving on to the next step. The process continues with labeling and a final check to ensure that each product leaving the line is of perfect quality. The finished milk crates are neatly arranged, ready for shipment. shipping to stores and consumers nationwide. Modern packaging lines are equally important. Paper milk cartons are shaped, opened, filled and sealed by precise robotic arms. Each operation is monitored by sensors and automatic control systems, ensuring high processing speed while maintaining absolute safety. Thank you for following the journey behind a dairy product that we use every day. If you find this video useful, don't forget to leave a comment and share your difficulties or questions during the farming process. We are always ready to listen and support. And as you can see, in these final stages, everything is almost completely automated. The milk bottles after being filled will go through the high-speed conveyor system, rotate in turn, check the cap, check the milk level and immediately remove substandard products. All data is continuously recorded so that the factory can control the quality in real time. Next, the rows of bottles with synchronized green caps are lined up in a straight line, ready to be packed in trays. The staff only needs to supervise, support the remaining manual operations and ensure hygiene in the production area. Each completed milk tray will be put into cold storage, waiting to be transported to supermarkets, stores and our families. Looking at the carton packaging system, you will see the precision down to the millimeter. The flat cartons are opened by the machine, shaped, pumped with milk and sealed in just a few seconds. Labels, expiry dates, and nutritional information are all clearly printed, helping consumers feel secure in their choices. There is a whole modern chain behind every carton of milk, every bottle of milk that is very familiar on the daily dining table. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you love videos sharing about modern agricultural and livestock technology, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and leave comments about the problems you are facing on your farm. We will try to make more videos to support you better. And when we look back at the whole process, we will see a very clear picture, from farm to factory, from pasture to table. The glass of milk you drink every day is the result of a combination of farmer experience and the power of modern technology. The cows are cared for in a clean, airy environment, with a system of grooming, massage, manure cleaning robots, and a diet calculated by computer to optimize nutrients. Thanks to that, the cows are healthier, have fewer diseases, and produce a stable, high-quality milk source. At the milking stage, automatic milking clusters, flow and temperature sensors help detect any abnormalities early, protecting both the cows and consumers. When the milk is brought to the factory, it continues to pass a series of inspection points, measuring fat, protein, microbiological examination, sterilization, pasteurization at precisely programmed temperatures and times. Any batch of milk that does not meet the standards is immediately discarded. Then there is the system of mixing tanks, closed stainless steel pipes, filling and packaging machines that operate continuously but still ensure absolute hygiene. Each bottle, each box carries a traceability code, helping us know which farm the milk comes from, the production date, and the expiry date. Behind the numbers, the cold steel chains are the lives of many people: farmers who wake up at dawn, engineers who operate machines, veterinarians who monitor the health of the cows, milk tanker drivers who travel long distances. All work together to bring a seemingly simple product, a bottle of milk, but it contains the efforts of an entire system. Hopefully after watching this video, every time you pour a glass of milk for yourself or your child, you will better understand the journey behind it and appreciate its value. If you are working in the livestock industry, whether small or large scale, feel free to apply models and technologies that are suitable for your conditions. If you are simply an agricultural lover, please continue to accompany us in the next videos, where we will discover more farms and interesting stories around the world. From treating cow waste to reduce odors and pollution, to using manure as organic fertilizer, biogas for heating systems or generating electricity, all are being applied by many farms. Each liter of milk produced not only brings income to farmers, but also contributes to the goal of reducing emissions and protecting the surrounding environment. In addition, animal welfare, rotating massage brushes, clean and dry barn floors, larger exercise spaces, summer cooling systems may sound luxurious to cows, but in fact, these are the new standards that modern farms must strive for. The more comfortable and less stressed the cows are, the higher the quality of milk and the longer the exploitation cycle, helping the farm save costs in the long run. In the future, you will see more science fiction technologies appearing in cow barns: collar sensors to measure heart rate and temperature, AI cameras that recognize each cow, predict the best time to breed, robots that feed themselves, push food themselves, even fully automatic milking robots. When the cow wants, it will come in. The machine will recognize and serve from A to Z. All of these are born with one goal: to create safer, more abundant food at a more reasonable cost. If you are planning to start a business with high-tech agriculture, hopefully this video will give you another perspective, just starting with small improvements. Upgrading step by step, you can completely turn a traditional farm into a modern, efficient model. And if you are a consumer, you can support products with transparent origin. Respect for animals and environmentally friendly. That is also a way to contribute to promoting positive change for the whole industry. And like every agricultural journey, behind every film you just watched is the story of the people who silently contribute every day. The technicians who are always on duty in the factory to ensure that each piece of equipment operates correctly, the factory cleaners who do not leave any small mistakes behind, the refrigerated truck drivers who travel for hours to deliver milk to the right place at the right time. They do not appear at the front line of the video, but they are the important links that create the perfection of the whole process. When looking at modern production lines, we may think that everything is handled by machines. But in reality, human decisions, knowledge, skills, meticulous are still the core factors to create a quality product. Machines are just tools. And consumer peace of mind is built by the responsibility and professional ethics of the entire team behind. That is why today, the dairy industry has entered a new phase, more transparent, cleaner and more efficient. Factories are not only focused on productivity but also on renewable energy, packaging recycling, water conservation and emissions reduction. New standards force every facility to continuously improve if it wants to meet the increasing demands of the market. For farmers, this is a great time to learn and apply models that were previously only available in developed countries. Technology has become more accessible, cheaper and most importantly, suitable for the real conditions of many small, medium and large farms. Just a small change, from an automatic feeding system, mobile herd management, or improved barns, can create a huge step forward in productivity and quality. As for viewers, we hope that this video not only helps you understand more about the journey of a bottle of milk or a carton of milk, but also brings a new perspective on the appreciation for the agricultural industry, the industry that is always behind to ensure we have food every day. And perhaps the most wonderful thing that agriculture brings is not only food, but also a sense of connection, the connection between people and nature, between urban and rural areas, between producers and consumers. When you understand the journey behind a bottle of milk, you will find that you are not just buying a product, but supporting an entire ecosystem, from the pasture, the cow, the farmer, the factory to the silent workers behind the scenes. That is also the reason why we make videos like this, to tell the story of agriculture with realistic, easy to understand, and familiar images, so that those who have never set foot on a farm can still feel the smell of fresh grass, the sound of cows mooing, the sound of machines running smoothly in the factory, and the hard work but full of pride of the workers. If you are watching this video in a place far away from the fields, maybe in a city apartment, in a coffee shop, or on your way to work, stop for a second. Look at the glass of milk, the cup of milk, coffee, or the yogurt box in front of you. And remember, behind it are many sunny days, rainy days of people you may never meet, but they are contributing to the nourishment of the whole society. Every day, every hour, perhaps.
Inside this massive stainless steel vat, the milk is continuously agitated to maintain consistency and ensure optimal cooling before transport.
For many people, the images of barns, dairy cows, factories, and bottles of milk on the production line are just fleeting scenes. But if you watch this far, you will surely have a little more understanding, a little more love, and a little more respect for those who work in agriculture. Each farm we visit, each factory we film has its own story. Some start from a small household, saving every penny to buy the first cow. Some are large corporations, investing hundreds of billions in technology and management systems. But despite their different scales, they all have the same desire, to create clean,